Traders from around the world, it's your boy, Jeremy Alexander Newsom, with your Friday real-life stock review on January 15th, 2016. And what a year it has already been. 2 weeks in the making. And I'll probably be sharing some stats with you guys sometime next week. But again, probably the biggest drop in 2 weeks at the start of a year in history, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very big moves in 2016 already. So here's the SPY. And I'm sure most of you were keeping track of some of the charts that we had on the SPY. The low of the day on Thursday did reach kind of the target, the support area that we talked about, we mentioned in the Wednesday stock review, called it a Helen of Troy support, cataclysmically strong support. And that's what we got from yesterday. We got a nice little bounce off of that level, a good little move, and a really, really strong candle. So yesterday I was saying, okay, guys, I'm bullish to neutral. Neutral, long term. We can bounce here. We're out of support. Can we bounce? Absolutely. Did some day trading on some SPY yesterday, bouncing and buying the morning bounce, which was good. And then today occurred. So my thought was, with this candle that was coming in yesterday, I thought to myself, wow, it's a really bearish candle on Wednesday. I don't think we break the high. I'll really be kind of shocked if we do. But really my thought process was we'll probably do something like this and then continue a little bit lower. Break down some of that support and continue. Nope. Huge gap down on the SPY, down 2.15%. Very, very volatile all day. And really, in my opinion, I don't think the bears or the bulls knew really what to do down here. So the bears were thinking, I want to sell down here. This is a very bearish gap, but we're so extended. Let's put the exponential moving averages on. Here's the exponential moving averages really far below them. So the bears are like, I want to short, but we really haven't hit a moving average really since last year. The bulls are like, okay, I want to buy here, but there's so many bears out there. So it's a battle all day on the SPY and on the general markets. So a lot going on, some very, very interesting stuff. Really, though, overall, just an incredible trading opportunity and experience in the last few days. Was absolutely electrifying to trade with the traders in the trading room, the morning room, and the afternoon room. Too many success stories to even share right now, but most importantly, what we're doing together is we're learning, we're enriching, we're growing, and we're yearning for more. So let's talk about big picture SPY stuff, because there's a lot of you really excited about this, and I'm pretty excited about it as well. Here's the SPY. This is a line chart. And notice that there is some bearish volume spikes absolutely kind of coming in here a little bit. There's a very, very strong support, ladies and gentlemen, all up in here. This is really a support zone. I'm not a perma bear by any means. I'm not always going to tout that the market's going to fall. Not really my thing. But if we go back to 2007, 2007 was a very famous head and shoulders pattern. There's the support level right there. Broke that support level, came down, and then retested. That's what I'm going to have to see for me to say, all right, guys, we're bearish. Let's make something happen with this and really protect ourselves. There are a lot of warning signals out there, and I'll look at them in just a minute. But again, if it breaks down here, we come back up and retest and roll over, man, it's going to be bearish. I will just say that. And there's definitely some warning signs as of right now. How low could we go? I don't think we go necessarily that far. This would really be, a trade back from here to here would be about 30%, which is big. I get that. But I think that's almost, if it's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. And we'll trade it. We'll make some moves from it. We'll make some money of it. And from there, can we bounce? Absolutely. Could we also break below that price? Could we do something like this and go lower? Absolutely. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. If we do, that's going to be just insane, but we'll have fun with it overall. So the warning signals out there are your XLE. This is the energy sector, and a lot of you guys are very familiar with the price of gas right now. Very, very cheap to travel. Oil's been going down. It's getting absolutely skyrocketed and scorched lower. And this is the weekly chart on XLE. So this is the long-term trend line that's been strong from 2002. And notice we just broke that recently. We're making lower lows and lower highs. We're breaking a lot of forms of support. And I do anticipate a retest, but check out this volume. Volume is for real right now. We're breaking some supports. We're breaking below candles. Volume keeps coming in, and here's your support. So again, I don't know if we retest next week. We don't have to, folks. We could easily continue lower in the markets. That's a total possibility. Whatever we do short term, I am looking to potentially short some pullbacks on a lot of things. I'm not going to go into too much detail with you guys right here today, just for the reason of time. But if you ever want to know exactly what we're keeping an eye on, feel free to message me, text me, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that kind of good stuff. We're all over. We're everywhere. But here's the IYT, which is the transportational index. So again, a lot of the indices have broken a primary trend line. So again, you have energies and you have transports. And then you also have the Russell ETF, which is also very commonly referred to as a leading index. Check this out, guys. It has broken it. It has broken the support. Let me say that again. IWM has broken an incredibly strong support with incredibly good volume. At this particular point in time, I am confirmed bearish on the IWM short term and medium term. Long term, I'm not saying the market's going to go to zero, but again, there's that trend line. We broke below it. If I can zoom in here for a little bit, this is a weekly chart. Notice this black candle right here, and then there's the gap down. That is a retest gap. I do expect some retest. If you're not in bearish yet, I'm telling you this is probably not the time to get in bearish. If you're missing the bearish move, just wait. Wait for the retest. There is going to be a retest coming. It will happen. I don't care what time frame it happens on. Even if we get this candle next week, which I don't think we do, but if we do, then the retest will look something like this, and then you guys can play that if you're missing the bearish move. If you are in longer term positions, make sure you familiarize yourself and educate yourself with how to protect long-term positions. You know, my high school friends, my college friends, my older friends, 401ks, IRAs. Doesn't matter your age, you should always educate yourself on how to protect yourself in bearish markets, because really it can just absolutely suck dry a lot of the wealth. I think the last 2 weeks, I think there's some reports out there right now that already $1.75 trillion have been evaporated from funds, unrealized loss, that type of thing. But that's a lot of money, So just learn to protect yourself, learn how to buy stock insurance, learn how to make money on the downside. And again, I do slightly anticipate a retest, but here's the deal, guys. Today's gap was not bullish on any market, on any stock. A lot of people are trapped. A lot of people very, very damaged by today's gap. And I think if it trades up a little bit higher, I'm looking to short these pullbacks overall and kind of take it from there. So we did have some trades, some swing trades work out in our favor. O'Reilly, I'm sure you guys have been tracking with our O'Reilly trade. Also had this one in the email. Got triggered in bearish here. Stop was here. Target was right there. Boom. 2% in 3 or 4 days on O'Reilly. Not 2% gain, but 2% growth. And that was awesome. So O'Reilly doing some things. General Dynamics, ticker symbol GD. We're in bearish on this one. We triggered in right there. Boom. Had to stop up there. Moved it down to here. 2R target was 127 and some change. We actually gap below that target. Going to kind of see what General Dynamics does, because, guys, again, very, very strong break of support on General Dynamics. Really looking forward to seeing what that one's going to do. We're still in, oops, I typed in O'Reilly again. Still in Fossil, bearish. I deleted a lot of my lines because TradingView was going kind of slow, so I deleted a lot of them. But anyway, targets on Fossil kind of down here in the $22, $23 area. Got plenty of time on that one. But Fossil, again, looks like we want to retest a little bit. So maybe next week with some of the earnings reports, we do retest on a few things. If some of you are thinking, hey, Jeremy, what's the trade right now to watch? Jose Cuervo. Not really, but ticker symbol QRVO. This was a trade that I still think has some opportunity to work out. Had a really good flag pattern 3 days right there. You had some white candles, beautiful gap down. Had a nice high wave doji candle, spinning top candle on Wednesday, inside day candle yesterday. We originally had a end of day trigger to close below there and change that yesterday in the afternoon, swing trading floor to intraday. So we got triggered in at the open on QRVO. So this particular point in time, if it keeps going lower, great, but I think the move is still here. This is a retest gap, so QRVO could retest a little bit, trigger in, and then potentially roll down a little bit lower. So that's one that you also could keep your eyes on for a potential trade. Day trading last 2 weeks has been absolutely insane. Really, honestly, I'm sure that a lot of other day traders out there are doing very well. It's not just here us at Real Life Trading. I've said all the time and very often that a lot of people can teach people how to trade. It's not something that only I can do or only we can do. We just do it better. So there's a lot of other places that do it. We just do it better. We do it for free. We teach people. Hop over to reallifetrain.com. If you have friends, if you have family, if you have anyone who might be interested in learning how to trade the stock market, or just from a bottom line, learn how to protect themselves with options, hop over to reallifetrain.com. Email me. Find us on YouTube. Whatever you need, I'm happy to assist you and provide you with any kind of educational material. If it's not my own, I'll give you guys someone else who can teach you, but it's really absolutely incredibly important at this season of the market to at least start teaching yourself what to do and how to protect yourself just in case something wild happens. Because I will let you know today was 2.15% down. Just a glimpse of what's to come if we really do start hitting some serious bearish steam. It's going to be magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready. Hop over to our swing trade class if you want. If you work 9 to 5 and you want to keep a close eye on the market every single day, Monday through Friday, we do record the class and we do send it out. If you're a day trader, or maybe you're retired, maybe you have a job that you work from home and you want to make some money, hop into the morning trading room. Had a lot of traders make their first real life profitable trades last week and this week, because you guys remember we had the free house, open house last week. So I had a lot of new traders make their first profitable trades this week. Super pumped about that. Really amazing. Loving life, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching this real life stock review. Hopping up to Indianapolis, Indiana tomorrow. Hang out with Brad Reed, his wife. Me and Ashley going up there. Next week, going to be in Evansville to hang out with my buddy Corey. And then 2-3 weeks later from that, going to Sacramento and Lake Tahoe for the Super Bowl and hang out with some real life traders and meet up with Doug Gregory. Yeah, Doug. Going to be doing that in Sacramento. So anyway, I'm really excited about 2016. Hopefully you are as well. A lot of good things to come. Hopefully you're staying strong in your resolutions and or your plans and or your goals and or your expectations or the things you want to learn or all that kind of good stuff. Guys, you absolutely rock. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful weekend. The market is closed on Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Day. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. See ya.